Okay, let's see. 1931. That was a good year. I wasn't there. Let's see. What are we doing today? So today is Thursday. That's why I'm wearing blue. I had an interview yesterday. It went well. So on Sunday, I'm going to do a trial run at that place, and hopefully I like it. Then on Monday, I'll put in my 2 weeks. I had to call in sick, and I didn't like that. I'm not usually a dishonest person. I felt wretched pretty much calling in sick to do that, but that's the only way that I could have been able to do it. And I had asked people for advice, and their advice was, you know what, call in sick. That's the only reason I did it, is because 2 people that I did ask both said the same thing, and I was like, all right, that seems viable. That seems like an option. Let's do it. I did it. I went to the interview. It went well. So we'll see. We'll see how Sunday goes. And then Monday, which would be my day off, I'll probably put in my 2 weeks. And one of the things that I definitely would be happy to get away from is the oil. Because if I sweat, my pores are open, oil's in the air, it's just that I don't want to be constantly dirty. I needed to eat something for lunch. I wasn't gonna stop at a fast food place. Cause why? That wouldn't give me energy. If anything, that made me a little bit worse off for working during the day. I don't know, man. Why would you eat food that wouldn't actually get you to be doing your job or to give you energy, which is why you're eating in the first place? No. Unless it's just for taste. That's the problem. Our food eating has just been going for taste and for sugar, and not for the real reason we need to eat is to sustain our living. That's just the key, man. As much as you can, just try to eat more cleanly. It'll help you in the long run. Yeah, balance is the key to everything. Neither too much nor too little. And it's interesting because it also goes into play that people ignore. You can't always ignore or concentrate only on that thing. Like, let's say, for example, money. People will say it's the root of all evil and ignore certain things, ignore bills that come up, and ignore certain notices, and then by the time you know it, you're so much in debt, you're never gonna claw your way out or whatever. And then if we look at the exact opposite of the side of the scale, is someone who only concentrates on money, and then, years down the line, they may be very wealthy. Maybe they become a millionaire or a billionaire, and they don't have any time. They continue to chase the dollar, continue to go too much into excess, and then they don't have any time for their family or time to enjoy the wealth that they've created. You can't just ignore things. You can't just focus on things. You can't hold on to it so much that you squeeze the life out of it and ruin whatever you're working on, or hold on so loosely or afraid to touch it that something falls. It takes a good understanding of give and take, a good reading of the body. And so part of the way to even get there is to ask yourself, what am I ignoring in my life, or what do I concentrate too much, and then how can I do the opposite? And would it be beneficial for you to do the opposite? Like, could you use a day of rest, or could you use a day of only concentrating on that thing that you've been ignoring for a while? Balance is a very good key. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now.